Okay, this is ManOfRohan. Hello, everybody. We are back. EverQuest 2. I have just gotten off the Isle of Refuge and have landed in Qeynos. And there's a lot of stuff that has obviously changed over the years, but if you come and play right now, you will see that there are a couple of things immediately that you can do. One is voyage through Norath, so I could immediately go to a lot of places that will kill me pretty fast. Or I could go to, you can actually hover over these names and see what the levels would be. So don't go here until, don't go here until you're about level 30 or 40, 30 to 40. And then level 20 to 30, level 35 to 45. And then 10 to 20. So Antonica, I'm here. So I'm going to go in Antonica and start doing some stuff. I can't. This doesn't say anything down here. That's interesting. But yeah, Moors of Acacia, 75 to 80. So it'll give you some help in some places. Hovering over these. Look at all these butcher blocks. So I could go over to here to Greater Fadark 1 to 20. I could, but I'm doing it the original way, or as close to the original as we can get. I'll point out some of the differences, but it doesn't really matter at this point because you can't play it that way anyway. So if you're playing now and have never played before, which I encourage you to do, this is a great game. And then also I can travel within Qeynos, so if you see, we've got several things we can do. I'm in Qeynos Harbor. This used to be a bunch of zones where each race, or there were a few places they had burrows. So I can't really scroll in to show you better, but in South Qeynos, you see here, there are a couple of areas. One was Nettleville and one was Star something. When you got from the Isle of Refuge, you actually came in kind of to the sewer of that burrow. And then when I was a cat, so my first character, so I came in to Nettleville, where all of the Kara were based, and the Star whatever was all the erudites, and not Qeynos Harbor, but next to Oakmas Forest, like Eldar Grove, and there were a couple of other places where the barbarians started, and where you all had your kind of, kind of, if you think of like America when everybody was coming over from Europe during the late 1800s, early 1900s, and they went through Ellis Island kind of thing, they kind of got pushed to a certain area because that's where everyone they knew was. So it's kind of being that a little bit, and it was kind of neat. Because you had some quests and some things that helped you out, and you had some affinity there, and so it was kind of a place to call your own in the city. It was pretty fun. I think so anyway. And but now everyone, once they get out the Isle of Refuge, they land on this dock, and none of the other places really matter. So they actually, I'll go out one. Let's go to... This doesn't help me, but I'll scan out. There's only Qeynos Harbor here, South Qeynos, I think North Qeynos, and then the Eldar Grove. And then there's those other zones, which are kind of adventure zones for levels 1 through 10. I'm already 10, so I don't really need to go there. I will go back there for on my own because I haven't done any harvesting, and you have to harvest within a tier before to up to a certain level of harvesting. If I look at my skills, I hit C. If I go to my skills, I can go to my general skills and harvesting. So all of them stink, but fishing, foresting, gathering, mining, and trapping are the main ones that you can do just by going to nodes. And I have to go into tier 1. So since I'm level 10, I've already gotten to tier 2. So 1 through 9 is tier 1, 10 through 19, tier 2, and so on. So then there are zones that are kind of made for that level of each 10 levels, you know, so are made for that tier of 10 levels. So if you go outside of that, you won't, like if I go right now and try to, in the same tier that I am level wise, and try and loot there, or sorry, rather harvest a node, so a log or a bush where I can get, you know, food or whatever, or roots, it won't work. I'll just keep failing, or it won't even let me do it. In fact, I think it stops you. It says you can't harvest anything of this level. So, so it helps slow down progression in some ways. So I will go to one of the younger zones in order to do that, to get those all up, but on my own time. So without boring everybody by going and getting those laid up. So right now I'm in the Qeynos harbor, and I'm going to actually run around here. I'm going to get some discovery experience, just showing a little bit of the city. If you've never played, it's a pretty big city, and this city I have a certain affection for, but I actually like Freeport a little bit better. Oh, Barbarian Mentor. So yeah, barbarians and dwarves were in the same borough. So Greystone Yard, I can't go. Or if I try, Chaos has taken over Greystone. No one is allowed to enter for your own safety. So the developers of the game just kind of blocked off all of those, even though I don't know why so much chaos is in all of these other places. But here's kind of an open area, and you can go in this. Here's an arena. So in the original Qeynos, there was also an arena where you could do PvP fighting. I don't believe I've ever been inside this arena in all of the years that I have played this game. But, you know, there are things like, I don't even know. What is this? I don't even know. Proving grounds. Oh, no. No. It didn't even say yes or no. I'm going to go right back out. I'm going to a PvP area. Proving grounds. You tricked me, shiny, winged thing. Well, look at this. This isn't bad. Yeah, is there anyone even in the proving grounds that is a player? I don't see anybody. Travel home. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I don't... Yeah, wow, this is pretty cool looking, though. Look at this. Bleachers or seats where everyone could watch. I'm assuming there would be big fights. Oh, I don't know her language. That's why it's all in symbols. Once I learn her language in a lore and legend or language, not lore and legend. There's a language. Oh, I must have gone way up in level to even fight. That's why I was so low in health. But if there are books and different things you can get from fighting certain creatures. So if I fight orcs, there's this item. If I find it, it starts a quest. And if I get enough of them, then I can understand their language. Same is true of goblins or any of the other beings. I think that might have been an Ixar or a Sarnak. I wasn't really sure. I think Ixar because Sarnaks are much bigger. But here is a clock. Yep, Clock of Achenon. The old game Achenon was the city of the gnomes, and it was all clockworks and stuff, and you can actually see some of that in one of the continents. But that continent didn't exist when the game came out, so this city was kind of and so was the other one, a refuge. All these refugees are coming back to the cities. Anyway, I don't think there's anything else over here. Man, that needs to quit. I don't know why it does that. And I don't know what this is. Oh, to Castleview Hamlet. This was maybe half-elves and such. Our Froglocks were in there. And Froglocks were also not originally in this game. They were promised to be. I'm digging up old wounds. They were promised to be, but they never quite made it. And where am I going? Eldar Grove. Okay, I don't need to go here, but it's a big forest, and this is where the Wood Elves started, and possibly the High Elves as well. Yeah, well, maybe not the High Elves. Or the Wood Elves. I think it might have just been the High Elves. But I'm going to go out. I don't need to go in here. What's down there? I think this is probably one of the sewers. I'll show you. Where people started when they first came here. Yep, this is it. So they came down here. Oh, yep, and there was a bell and everything, and you basically landed. It was as if your ship came in to here from Isle of Refuge or a little dinghy or something, and then you came to the city. All right, let's get out of here. Be nice to have a sow right now. Then I wouldn't run all this way, but... And... I don't know why it does that thing. Maybe I could make it stop, but... It might not be worth making that happen. Little laggy. I have no idea what this is. I think this might be... the worship of a god or something? If I right click, what happens? I'm afraid to use it. I'm afraid I'll go to somewhere terrible like that. What is this? Man. So many things. Oh, Grounds of Fate. Oh man, I'm glad I came over. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to click all that stuff. I'm just going to make my way to get my apartment in the city. Like Mary Tyler Moore. He can turn the world on with his smile. That's Hallok, the barbarian. Okay. Oh man. I don't know why I'm so laggy. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, it's a mailbox. That's right. I do probably have some mail. Yeah, I've got some stuff. Oh, look. I'm going to take it. Receive that gift because it's a bag. What is happening? What? I think I must have hit Alt Enter somehow or something. Okay, well, let's close that letter. Let's close the bag. I just want the bag that I got. Where did it go? Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Gateway to Adventure. Want to get something a little faster? Oh. I don't know what it did. I didn't actually get a bag. I think it was saying, hey, go to this website or something. Yeah, I'm not doing that. And there are little shops in here and stuff, and I think you can get, yep, you get, if you're a scribe, I think you have to come here as a trade skiller. But all these little shops and stuff, you'll get discovery experience. Let's go into here. This is where my house, which is really just an apartment, is going to be. Okay. Oh, I am level 10. I gain an alternate advancement point. So I hit L, and then you can see all your alternate advancement stuff. There's stuff I can choose. And look, that's what this is telling me. I have options available. I think I would like to increases the wisdom. I don't need wisdom. Increases stamina. I might want that. Skilled defender, defense parry, to block. Speed, I don't do beneficial spells. Administration, I don't need those that side. I'm not nomadic healing. Power regeneration, I don't really have any power to regenerate. I guess I have sort of the blue bar up here is power or mana, depending. Trade skill drinks. That's nice. falling damage, bind wound, tribal strength, max health. That would be good to have. At least I need to do both of these at some point. I think I would like to have my stamina be higher. Yep. Okay, I did it. Focus effects, I guess I can choose one of those too. Yowza, okay. Focus being stalwart. Critical damage. Let's do that. Okay, so anyway, you get points. I just got a point. Let's see here. That's trade skill. Focus effects, those. I'm confused. I'm a little confused. Okay, wait. Alternate advancement. Here we go. So I've chosen a basic level. I didn't choose it. That chose for me. I could do my own. Just doesn't matter. I'm taking the server one, so I'm pretending I'm going to be solo for now, unless a friend or Rowan, who is Storm Pizza, my son, wants to do this. But basic leveling profile solo, so it's going to automatically start and give me 1 in bind wound. And how many points do I have? What is it? 6 already, and then 6 in intelligence. And you can change these all the time. I think you have to pay eventually, either in-game money or out of game real life money. And this person, they look pretty rich. I bet you this is their house. I'm going to click this to see. Yep, the price is 4 plat, and the upkeep is 19 gold. That happens every like 7 days, and I have to have a guild level of 30. I'm not in a guild, so won't matter one bit. And then this is a wizard tower. I'm going to go over just to get the discovery experience, because you get alternate advancement experience for discovery and regular experience. Oh, there we go. Concordium Tower. So just a little fun thing. You go and you step on this. Whoosh, go down, and then you transport to up here. To way up here. See, I'm up in the tower. Oh, the top one. But I'm just going to go back. Okay. So hopefully the sound is going well this time. Last time I'm using the new Streamlabs OBS. It's not that new, but it's pretty new. And I'm going the wrong way. And it's basically a version of OBS that Streamlabs has come up with. They've taken the base code, and they have forked it or branched into a new their own thing. So they're working on stuff, and it just integrates with all the other stuff that Streamlabs does. So I'm now hopefully recording and streaming in stereo with my mic. So I'll find out a little bit later if I'm not, but this is where I need to go. Locate the lion's mane. I know that's here. Also, my little mini map has a blue dot. If I were to hit my M for that, I can see there's a blue dot here. That's where I need to go for one of my quests. That's a little bit of cheating, but that's okay. This Lore and Legend skeleton keeps popping up there. So I can go in and basically, whoa, again, another point. It will just automatically assign it for me, so I don't have to. And I must have got a level too. Acceleration strike. What is this? And then maul. Oh, that's a really good move. I'm gonna put that there. That's a really good move. And then acceleration strike. I don't know. Let's put it there, and I'll try and use it. And then I'm gonna go up and just choose a room, basically. So I can choose maybe any of these. Oh no, look, there's blue. I have to choose one of the ones on this side. I've located a door. Let's just go on this one. Price is 0. Awesome. Upkeep is 5 silver. So let's buy it and go inside. Enter house, and then I will finish that quest, and then I'm going to go on and just start some stuff. I don't know how long I've been. But we'll, yep, later we'll stream. So a 2-room. This, I don't know why I need 2 rooms. I hardly spend any time here. Barbarians are pretty sparse. So let's place. You can do a lot of stuff, actually, and people who have, some people have really spent a long time making their houses really cool looking. So, do I need this anymore? No, I don't. Let's place it in here. You know, so if you go and you can go and look at other people's houses and just visit, and they've done so many cool things. So, I can't place that in here anywhere. I'm gonna put it in my bank, I guess. Is there anything else I can't even use that really. Yep, I'll just have to sell, really. Okay, so I'll have to go to my bank. And I think that's done, so leave house. I can pay the upkeep later. It's only 5 silver. Okay, done. All of my, whoa. Yeah, a little laggy. I might need to update my settings a little bit. I don't know what's going on, or maybe the old computer is actually getting old. It's not, but okay. Run by the, I know this does. Yep, Fountain of Storms. It helps that I remember a lot of these, but so I remember when this place was just jam-packed, and I loved it. It felt so good. People were very excited for this game. I think others decided that they didn't like it as much as the original EverQuest because they had expected certain things. But I like this game more than the original. It's just much more my style. Like the way it looked was cooler, the way it was set up. There are a few things that I'm looking forward to in Pantheon. If anyone is interested in that game, you should follow it if you're not, at least to check out to see what they're doing. Claymore Plaza, this big old sword. To see what they're doing, because they are introducing challenge back into games, into MMOs, and that's something that hasn't really been there for a while. It's been a lot of on the rails theme park type, where everyone is a hero and there's no, there's not a good way to slow down progression anymore. There's such a race to the end because everyone thinks that at the end is where the most fun stuff is, and in some cases it's true. A lot of cases it's true. I'm just running up to Qeynos Castle, which I don't know if they've ever opened this up. I've never been inside, certainly. I always thought that they should have some sort of big event where everyone could go in, and I don't recall there ever being one. But anyway, back to Pantheon. I definitely encourage anyone who likes this type of game to go check it out. It's not even in closed alpha or closed beta yet. It's in the pre-alpha right now. But there are people playing it in pre-alpha, and I'm running around without saying anything. But there's a lot of buildings here that are stores and forges. The two most important for most players in here are right here is your trade skilling place, the Iron Forge Exchange. You can do all of your trade skills in here. You can do them also actually below, in the workshop below. It's the same kind of stuff. It's just the older style. And then the bank, which is across the way. So I'm going to come in here, and I actually prepared for this a little bit, and oops, oh, come on. I got myself some bags. So I'm going to actually destroy all these little bags. Oops. I'm put all these big ones in here. This one's 24. Yep. Yeah. So now I've got 8 slot ones instead of 4 slot ones. So, cheater, pumpkin eater. I see that. And then I got this box too, so I'd have something to keep in. So I am actually going to put some stuff in there. Like, well, I'm going to sell those. I'm going to put the commemorative coin in there. And put these roots in. Well, no, I'm going to get a bag. Actually, I'm going to go start that off. Okay, I figured out what I'm going to do. Took a second. Oops. That's not the way out. Okay. All right, back in here. Oh, Minnie Mouse. She is a Rotanga. She must be like a swashbuckler or something. I'm surprised they got away with that. I talked with him first. I'm able to teach interested people about harvesting crafty materials and blah, blah, blah. This is where you start if you want to do any trade skilling. Yes, please let me know. And I get that box. I'll get right on it. Do I get a bag? Yes, I do. That's what I really wanted. That's what I really wanted. And then this, I can hold a bunch of gathered things in there. Okay. Okay. Do that. And so I do have a quest, but let me sell this. I am going to keep this shield for just a little bit longer. Sell that and the lace spike just in case I weirdly need it. Not for sale? Yeah, it is. I made it for sale. Sundered obsidian. Yep, just diluted treasure. Symbol of Vith I can't actually use. So let's just put it away. All right. So here we go. Onward. And if I do any, I'll do it later, but okay, so what should we start out with? Okay, let's just start with this guy. Knight Lieutenant Laughlin.
Well met. Please be aware that while you are safe within Qeynos' mighty walls, the outside world is not as forgiving. Dangerous creatures roam the lands beyond these gates. Beware.
I will beware. I won't let danger stand in my way. I'm going to be famous one day.
Famous, eh? Best keep your feet planted before your head floats off. Though if you're looking for some recognition, I have been having some problems with the gnolls outside the gates here. I can't spare the men to go hunt them down. You wouldn't be interested in helping out, would you?
I'd be more than happy to carry the banner of Qeynos into battle with the gnolls. Okay, level 12. Awesome, I'm actually going to get some stuff out of this. And I can choose once we get there. So I'll be choosing that's leather. I'll probably be choosing the chain one. Because it's the strongest.
Such an eager recruit. Bring me back the ears of 10 gnolls. That should be sufficient to bring their population down to a reasonable level for now. You'll find them around the gates of the city, roaming like the dogs they are.
Yes, sir. I'll have them running for their den soon enough. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. To Antonica. Now, when I was first married, I played this game. And out here in Antonica, there are almost always crickets chirping. I didn't notice it because I was just playing, but my wife definitely did notice it, and she went a little crazy. I had a bit of an awakening of how terrible it was for her. She at some point, and I just had to turn off the sound. All right, you aren't even fighting me. whole ear. Let's do this, and do that. Yep, these are all getting better pretty fast. I'm gonna kick you. Actually, let's do one of my new. Ooh, that was nice. Okay, let me finish up fighting these. I need to end the stream here, and we will continue in just a little while. So, stay tuned, or you don't have to. Just listen if you want, and I'll have the video as well on YouTube. So, thanks everyone for watching, and good night.